Hello everyone, this is Mel from Cardstock Concoctions. I am back to bring you day 9 of 12 days of Christmas. Now day 9 is actually just this really cute treat box. And you got, it's got a little handle on it. And then I decorated the clear plastic as well as the top here. So this, I'm gonna let you guys see the design in here. Put a piece of white paper behind it. It's actually a little snowflake. Okay, it's a snowflake. It's so cute. And I did it on all 4 sides. So I just grabbed the white piece of paper just so that you guys can actually see the fact that it's a snowflake and not just guess that it's a fact that it's a snowflake. Now I did cut off the top of the treat, little 2x2 treat box, and I created my own little top. And however, I will tell you guys, don't try to expect to carry it around by the top. It just doesn't work. So let's go ahead and get started. What are we going to need today? So you guys are going to need to go into Stampin' Up's catalog, and you're going to need to grab the teeny tiny clear treat boxes, okay? And they come, I don't remember how many come in a pack, but they look like this. You guys can see my hand through them. I'm like, they really do. They're clear. So if you guys can't see them, I'm sorry. There is a film on it. I know you guys can probably see the glare on that film. Go ahead and remove that film off of your boxes completely. And now is going to be the fun part. The top pieces, the pieces that fold in, with your sides and your top of your box. See if I can get a picture of this. You want to get rid of those, okay? So we're actually just going to grab our scissors, kind of bend and fold your box a little bit. It's going to make your life a little bit easier to cut these things. And just cut along that fold line, straight across. Pull back out your edges or your sides. Do the same thing, cut that one, and then cut that one, okay? So now you're left with the bottom pieces and an open top as well as your box, okay? Now, what did I use? So first and foremost, I grabbed me out some Bow Bunny stickable stencils. This is the Winter Fun collection. I got this from photobella.com. Again, Winter Fun by Bow Bunny. Got this from photobella.com. And I went and I used the single snowflake. I think this candy cane's real cute. The bow's real cute. The larger snowflakes are real cute. I was thinking I might do a clear bag with that later. Not sure it's going to get up on the channel or not, but we'll see. As well as the gloves and the lamppost. I mean, they're all real cute ideas. Now, if you guys have a die cut that you love or a punch that you really love to use, go ahead and cut it out of a piece of cardstock and just use the cardstock as your stencil. Really, you just need a stencil of some kind. I'm going to be using Art Basics Modeling Paste Opaque Matte. If you have Stampin' Up's, what are they calling it? Their embossing paste, that also works. It works the same way. So I'm using that. I put a little bit into a little tiny throwaway cup. Now you guys are going to see that that's a lot. I'm planning on making multiples of these. So I put a decent amount in there before I started. And then I just took my Stampin' Up re-inker and I went ahead and I just put a couple of drops in, mixed it up, saw if it was the color I wanted. Went for a couple more drops, put that in, mixed it up a little more. This color is Lost Lagoon. Now it is retired Stampin' Up color, but I thought it gave me the perfect shade. Otherwise, I probably would have used Pool Party for mine. Okay, all that stuff's out of the way. Let's get to it. Now, I love the stickable stencils. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna reach over here. I'm gonna pull off my stickable stencil here. I like this stickable stencil. It is the perfect size for what I'm doing. And it sticks to my clear treat holder with perfect ease. All right, so we've got that. Now, I am grabbing a craft spatula. You can use a craft knife. You guys can use a kitchen knife. Anything that'll give you guys a flat surface to do this, that's what you need, okay? Go ahead and grab just a little bit of your modeling paste. Probably should add a little bit of water to this modeling paste. It's been kind of sitting here for just a little bit now. When I say a little bit, I mean like a week. I had it covered. But so when you guys are done with your modeling paste and stuff, cover it up, put it in a plastic bag, that kind of stuff, and you might be able to save the extras for later. Now this project is wonderful for large mass production. And the reason why I say that is as you guys do half of it and you guys get through all of yours, you can always go back and then they'll be dry and you can do the other half. So you do that on all 4 sides so you guys can see. I'm going to peel this off very gently. And boom. So I'm good to go again. And then I just stick it down on the next one. Try not to get your fingers completely covered. Now, I do have a paper towel sitting off here to the side of me. A napkin works the same way. Something you guys don't mind, you know, getting messy. I'm gonna grab a little bit more paste here. Work it in. Now, I'm not gonna do all 4 sides with you guys today because it's literally the exact same process as I just did for you. But once this side dries, go ahead and flip it over and we'll do you can do the other side. Okay. Again, I don't like to leave a lot of excess on the stencil, mostly just because it's a waste. Put it off to the side. And gently peel it off. Got a little bit of it down there. So you guys are gonna see here, I got a little smudge. I don't mind the smudge. If you do, go ahead and grab a little corner of a paper towel and clean it off. How do I clean the stencil? Not too long after I'm done using it, I run to the sink and I wash it off. It comes off pretty easily. I'm gonna just go ahead and stick that back to my paper while I'm waiting here. Same thing with your spatula. Go ahead and clean that in your sink as well. Now, through the magic of YouTube, I have one that's all dry and all completed. So you guys are gonna see I have 4 completed snowflakes. Okay. And then I'm just gonna kind of fold my box. Ugh. Okay. These score lines are extremely stiff. So how do you guys fold these boxes? You pop your front in. So I call the front is the one that you have like the little notch for your finger to go into. Pop that one down, then your 2 sides, and then your back, okay? And it just holds everything together. Alrighty, set this off to the side. You guys are ready for your next step. Grab in your Simply Scored scoring tool and a piece of paper or a piece of Designer Series paper. I don't remember which collection this came from, but it was a Stampin' Up collection a long time ago. I had to be honest with you. I don't remember which one it came from. Now, this piece of paper is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Now, you want it to be a smidge over 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And the reason why I say this is because when I say a smidge, I mean like 1/32 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch, just for the sake of scoring and making sure it fits over your box. Now you guys are gonna look here going, you guys have an extra couple of score lines here. Yes, I do. I did mess up. I do apologize. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and rescore this. So you want to go 3/8 of an inch all the way around. Again, that's 3/8 of an inch. Last but not least, 3/8 of an inch. Beautiful. All right, that's all your scoring that you guys need to do. And then fold and burnish along your score lines. You can use your fingers for this. It is a-okay, nice and small. There we go. Okay. Grab your scissors. Now you're going to see the score lines cut up to your first score line. I take a little notch out of each one of mine. I want a little rectangle out of each side. You don't need to do a lot. just a little bit, just up to that first score line there. It just helps this close so much nicer. And just a little bit more. I will show you guys on the other side, but it's so shiny you won't be able to see it. And up to that score line. A little bit of a notch. A little bit of a notch. You're good to go. All right, so it looks like that when you guys get done. Put your little notches out of the way. Now I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive to each one of these, your little notches that you made into your little corners. Add a small piece of adhesive to each one of your corners. Now, for your own sake, I suggest building it around your box, okay? So, pull your box back in, line it up, stick it down, line it up, stick it down, go back in, reinforce it with your fingers. All right. That just makes sure that you have a perfect fit on top of your box and you don't have to worry about it. All right. How did I do my handle? I went ahead and I grabbed a really small 1/4 inch by, this may be a little bit bigger than a 1/4 inch, but it's a 1/4 inch by 3 1/4 inches. I had no rhyme or reason how I did this. The first one I did, I put slits in the box and I decided that was a lot of work. A lot of work that nobody's gonna notice. So I just kind of folded over and pinched. Yeah, fold over, pinch. So much easier. Grab yourself some more adhesive. Just kind of add a little bit. I'm using Fast Fuse. I would suggest Fast Fuse or Tear Tape for this. Pick the middle of your box. And just make yourself a small little handle. All right, just a little bit of stamping to get us on our way. Grabbing in our Pool Party ink. A small piece of Whisper White cardstock. And this is a retired stamp set, but I love it. It's more Merry Messages. And I have this Do Not Open Till Christmas stamp here that I'm going to be using. Any stamp works. Go ahead and grab it. Anything works. Ink him up, straight down, straight up. So cute. Close up my ink. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this out. Okay, grab a single dimensional, pop that onto the back, aim for the center, pull out your 1 inch circle punch. I have a scrap piece of Pool Party cardstock right here, which by the way does coordinate to the same color that is in my box. Go ahead and pop that on there. I'm going to add 1 medium-sized rhinestone jewel to the center. And last but not least, I'm going to poke a hole. I'm going to do this on my piercing mat. Sorry guys, it's out of the camera range here. All right, I poked a hole. I got some Whisper White Baker's Twine. I suggest 6 inches. Do you need that much? By all means, no. Go ahead and thread that through. Wow, what is in the world is going on outside? And then I just go ahead and I tie it to my handle. Now I tied mine kind of close because I didn't want it to be too floppy. Look at this in the middle of the camera range there. I didn't want mine to be too floppy. I know, my tying skills are just magical, aren't they guys? And trim off your edges. And there you have these cute fun, fast, very reproducible treat boxes. All right, so there we have these really cute, fun treat boxes. These are really wonderful for putting cookies in and treats, and I'm probably gonna fill mine with dog treats to give to a couple of friends of mine that have dogs as well. They're fun, they're fast, they're reproducible. I hope you guys enjoyed this project. If you guys enjoyed this one, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you guys would like to see more projects like this, please go ahead and subscribe. This is Mel from Cardstock Concoctions saying thank you guys so much for joining me for day 9, and I hope to see you guys for day 10. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.